Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back. Today's the day we've really been watching. Yesterday as well, we had a couple of showers moving through southern Montana, but today we're going to see more widespread rainfall across the state. Right now, things are calm. We're not going to see that moving until later on today. And we're also at a nice 50 degrees, a little bit cooler than yesterday. Kind of off to a cool start here, but the cold front that's coming through is going to bring even cooler weather for the afternoon and for tomorrow as well. It's 56 degrees right now in Great Falls. We're not going to be warming up a ton from the temperatures that we're at right now because of that cold front that's coming through. You can sort of see it on the radar right now. Montana itself is very calm. There's that rainfall that was moving through southern Montana yesterday. That's off to our southeast, but you can really see this line of showers moving through Canada right now, and that's going to be moving into Montana in the afternoon and evening and even continuing overnight tonight. So we do have some more active weather coming our way, although things are nice and quiet right now. Wouldn't it be nice if it could stay that way all day? But we have more rainfall coming our way this afternoon. So you can see that cold front really pushing into Montana later on in the late afternoon, early evening hours, and that will continue to push south through the evening as well. So Great Falls is going to see those showers moving in a little bit earlier. Helena, not seeing them until a little bit later. So later on tonight and overnight, when those showers continue, that's when it's going to really push south into areas like Helena, Townsend, Lewistown, White Sulphur Springs. Those areas are going to see that rainfall a lot later, maybe not even till overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now you can see a couple of showers still hanging on around Helena and Townsend for tomorrow morning, very early tomorrow morning. So if you're headed out early, you might notice some of that rainfall, but by the afternoon that should really start to calm down. A couple of showers still sticking around in the mountains, but it will really start to quiet down by later Saturday and into Sunday as well. We have this high pressure coming our way for the end of the weekend and at the beginning of next week, and that's going to bring us some drier weather here for the end of the weekend, but Saturday is still looking a little bit dicey. Now in terms of accumulation, you can really see where this rain is going to hit hardest. Central Montana and the Rocky Mountain front is where that front, the cold front, is going to really push through and bring the most rainfall. Havre could see a little bit of rainfall as well. Maybe Glasgow seeing one or two pop-up showers, but this is really going to be concentrated right in our viewing area around Great Falls and Helena along the I-15 corridor and towards Lewistown, and that's really going to hit those areas later tonight and into early tomorrow morning. And that's because of this low pressure to our north. This is really centered north of us, but it's just going to kind of graze Montana. You can see it pushing into Montana and also the cooler air moving into Montana as well. And that's what's bringing the change in weather for the end of the work week into the beginning of the weekend. But right behind it is this high pressure starting to build up for late Sunday into Monday. We'll have this westerly flow, which dries things out for us. And also the high pressure starting to build by the beginning towards the middle of next week. That's going to bring us some warmer weather for later next week, but for the beginning of the weekend, still going to be kind of cool. Today, notably cooler than yesterday. We were in the upper 70s, low 80s yesterday. Today, it's looking like upper 60s, a couple of areas in the 70s, and maybe eastern Montana in the 80s, but most of our viewing area is going to be in the 70s for today. And tomorrow, those cooler temperatures continuing as well because of that cold front. So that's going to keep us a little bit cooler than you might expect for the end of August, and also keep us a little bit showery as well. So the cooler air continuing through the beginning of the weekend, but by next week we are looking at a warm up. We'll be back in the upper 80s and even potentially the low 90s by the middle of next week. Finally looking a little bit more like August by later next week, but we do have a cooler start to the weekend.